All right, let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Dionyos and welcome to today's webinar presentation entitled How to Recruit 30 Reps in 90 Days, even at the top level in your company, and quickly build a global organization that duplicates. Sounds like a pretty big promise, but that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. Now look, I'm going to introduce myself in just a minute, but right now I just want to get right into it and start giving you guys some great information. We've only got about 90 minutes together today, so just stick around and you're going to learn some really amazing stuff that really has the power to revolutionize your business. If you've ever been on any of my webinars before, you know I don't like to waste a lot of time on fluff, so grab a pen and paper. Let's get right to it. Really quickly, let me tell you guys who this is for so you know you're in the right place. Here's who this webinar is for. This is for you if you're currently building a team inside of an MLM, direct sales, or network marketing company. So in other words, let me be more specific. If you're a leader or an up-and-coming leader and you've already started building a team and you're actively working to grow your organization, this is for you. So here's what we're going to cover in the next 90 minutes. Number one, I'm going to show you how to recruit 30 new people into your opportunity in 90 days, as well as how you can recruit those people at the top level inside of your organization. And then I'm going to show you how to do that again and again, anytime you want, so that you have a solid system that you can use to recruit new people whenever you want. And not only that, I'm going to show you how to systemize your entire business as well as your training process for your new business partners in a way that creates massive duplication and creates leadership throughout your entire organization so that you're free to go out and produce. But let's face it, in this industry, we don't get paid to train. We only get paid to do one of two things, and that's to either get new customers or recruit new business partners. And I'm also going to show you how to leverage your time and run your entire business in just a few hours a week so you don't burn out and have more time to live your life. So you guys that are listening to this, you're working your business really part-time and you need a way to be more productive with the time that you have. Then you'll definitely benefit from the strategies I'm about to share. Or if you're working your business full-time, 30, 40, or even 50 hours per week for some of you, and you really just got your nose to the grindstone and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel and you're really burning yourself out, you definitely need to pay attention to this because this is going to revolutionize the way that you look at your business. So here's the big three. This is what I like to call the big three. And these are the three things that we must fix, that we must optimize for you to really have an extraordinary business, right? There's only three. So number one, you want to optimize your income. Now, to me, that means you should be making as much money as you want to be making. I want you to have more money than you can spend. I want you to have more money than you know what to do with. We want that income flowing in the door month after month after month like clockwork so that you never have to worry. So that's the first thing we want to optimize is your income. The second thing we want to optimize is your freedom and your lifestyle, right? Because all the money in the world isn't going to do you any good if you don't have any time to spend it on, right? So you want to have the time to enjoy that income, to go places you want to go, to travel, to enjoy your family, to enjoy time with your wife or your husband, or even just your community. You want to have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. So we want to optimize your income and have money coming in the door. And we want to structure your business so that you have the time and freedom to enjoy it. And finally, to optimize your contribution. Now, this in a lot of ways is the most important of the three because, look, you can have all the money in the world. You can have all the freedom in the world. But if you're not making a difference in the lives of your customers, business partners, your family, or the people in your community, then it really doesn't mean anything, does it? So I want you guys to be making as much money as possible. Have all the freedom in the world to enjoy it. And also I want you to really feel great about the difference that you're making in the lives of your customers, partners, and the people that you love. So a great business has to optimize all three of these. It really has to be all three. It can't just be two or what's going to happen if you're going to notice that there's something missing and you're going to start to sabotage your business. And I've seen this so many times. So let me tell you what I mean. Let's say that you've got money coming in the door and you've got contribution. So you've got money coming in and you're getting new customers and signing up new partners every day, and you're making a really big difference in the lives of your customers and your new business partners, but you absolutely have no freedom or time to enjoy it, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to burn yourself out, aren't you? You're going to run out of steam. You're going to run out of gas, and you're going to start to wonder, man, you know what? I'm working so hard, and yeah, I'm making a lot of money, but what's it all for? And eventually, you're going to sabotage that business. And the opposite of that is true as well. Let's say that you've got a great lifestyle and you got plenty of freedom, and you feel like with the new customers that you got, you're making great contributions to them, but you're not making any money. And you're working really hard and you're trying to help these people, but you have no money coming in the door. That type of business model isn't going to last very long, is it? So it's got to be all three of these: your income, your lifestyle, and your contribution. We want you to make all the money you can. Have the freedom to enjoy it while feeling great about the difference that you're making. So that's what we're going to shoot for. It's not just about recruiting 30 new people in 90 days. I'm going to show you how to do that, but we want to do it in the right way. We want to do it in a way that optimizes all three of these. Got it? So here's my promise to you. By the end of this webinar, so this is just within the next 90 minutes, you're going to walk out of here with a roadmap for getting new people to join you in your opportunity, as well getting them to join at the top level in your business anytime that you want. That is my promise to you. So first of all, let me just check in with you really quickly, because I like to take the temperature of the room to see where everyone is at. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you can tell me, does this sound like you? And if the answer is yes, just do me a favor and quickly type the letter Y in the chat box so that I can see that yes, this does sound like you. All right. Do you feel like you're talking to a brick wall when you try to share your opportunity with your friends and family? Like they just don't get it and you're frustrated because no one you talk to sees your vision or understands the massive potential of partnering with you in your business. Do you feel it's a constant struggle to get leads and prospects to talk to? People who will actually listen to what you have to say and actually take a serious look at your opportunity. Do you start out every month wondering where your new recruits and sales are going to come from? Do you know how many you're going to get this month? Maybe you won't get any. Do you feel like your team isn't duplicating enough and that your attrition rate in your organization is too high? You know, people are falling off. They're not taking action and you're just carrying the weight of your entire team. Do you feel like you're working too hard and not making enough money? Like your income isn't matching the production and the effort you're putting in? Do you have some months where your cash just pours into your business but you can't seem to maintain it? So some months you're doing great and some months you're really struggling. Does that sound like you? Do you secretly know that the people you bring in your organization should start at the top level, but you're not having them start there because you're afraid that they won't join you or that you won't be able to help them make their money back quick enough or even at all? Do you see other leaders in your business making the kind of income you want and you just have no idea how they're doing it? Do you feel like there's not enough hours in the day and you're not being as productive as you could be in your business because your time is limited? Do you feel like you're working way too hard in your business? Too many hours, burning yourself out? Do you feel like technology or online marketing is the enemy or a threat to your business instead of an asset? Are you intimidated by it and you're feeling like marketing your business on social media is more of a time suck and no one is listening to you and it's hindering your results rather than helping you? And most importantly, do you feel like there is an invisible ceiling on your income that you just can't seem to break through? Well, look, if any of these sounds like you, I have really great news for you because you sound like every single network marketer that we work with. When they start to come to us for help, and the really good news that I have for you is that none of those things are the real problem. The real problem is that you don't know the system. Here's what I mean by that. Once you have a real system for running your business, some amazing things happen. You'll be able to effortlessly get new customers and business partners anytime you want without getting burnt out or feeling like you're chasing your tail. When you have a system, prospects will actually seek you out, credit card in hand, ready and eager to join your opportunity and buy your products rather than you having to cold call leads and pester your friends and family. When you have a system, everyone you introduce to your opportunity will instantly recognize you as the Rolls Royce of your company and will be happy to partner with you, even at the top level in your company. And what that means is that you will never have to get someone started in your opportunity at the lower levels if you don't want to, which means that you can make more money quicker, and attract higher quality business partners and build an elite organization. When you have a system, you'll be able to better serve your new business partners in a way that frees up your time to actually enjoy your life and do what you love. And when you have a system, the quality of results that your new business partners get will go through the roof. Your organization will become a results generating machine, and you'll create massive duplication and retention throughout your organization, which will in turn skyrocket your income and finally stabilize it. So, there's one thing I want you to know. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this webinar, it's this. Leaders and top producers don't depend on referrals, luck, or chance when it comes to building their business. They have a system for generating new business partners as well as new customers on demand, especially at the top level, and then delivering their product, service, and training in a really leveraged way that saves them a lot of time. So it's your income, it's your lifestyle, and it's your contribution. All three, all working perfectly together. You see that? So I'm going to walk you through that system right now. Let me just tell you who I am really quick so that you know why you should listen to me. So I'm a professional internet marketing consultant, lead generation specialist, and online business developer. I'm also a network marketing coach, mentor, and trainer with over 20 years of experience in the network marketing and home-based business industry. I specialize in lead generation for network marketing professionals. My marketing and lead generation strategies have been used successfully by many top network marketers. I'm currently one of the most recognized producers and leaders inside of my team, and I consistently sponsor between 10 and 15 people per month into my personal organization. Over the past 90 days, my team has collectively recruited over 200 people into our organization as a whole. I've been featured in several online publications and websites, including smallbusinesstrends.com, betternetworker.com, and I've been interviewed by several network marketing moguls, including millionaire dollar earner Tracy Walker. And then I'm the founder of a network marketing consulting firm, Dionyos Marketing Group, where we provide coaching and training specifically for network marketing and direct sales professionals. So let's talk about getting those 30 new recruits in 90 days and how we're going to do that. The first thing we need to look at is how you're acquiring new people to present your opportunity to, because before we can talk about recruiting new people, actually need to have prospects to talk to, right? So let's talk about generating leads and finding your ideal prospects, because there's a lot of confusion about this. And what I find is that 90 to 95% of network marketers are actually presenting their opportunity to the wrong type of people. They're talking to people that aren't their ideal prospects, and because they're talking to the wrong people, it's drastically affecting their business. It's affecting their lifestyle, it's affecting their relationships, and maybe even affecting their health in some cases. So let's talk about how to find the ideal prospects to present your opportunity to. Now let me just backtrack and ask you this. How do you determine who you should talk to about your opportunity? Whatever method that you're using to generate leads and get prospects to talk to, how did you come to that decision, and how well is that method working for you? Just think about that for a second. Did you maybe base how you're prospecting off of what your upline or sponsor told you to do? Did you make a list of your warm market that consists of your friends, family, and coworkers? Maybe you cold call these from a lead list that you purchased and you read a script to get people exposed to your opportunity. Or maybe you host parties or meetings in your home or local hotels and put on live presentations. Or maybe you go to tons of network and marketing events and collect business cards to follow up with those contacts to try to recruit them into your opportunity. Maybe you're doing the 3-foot rule and you're scouting out potential prospects as you're out and about running errands. Are any of these methods how you're building your business, and are any of these methods actually working for you? Or, on the other hand, maybe instead of offline prospecting, you're trying to build your business online using social media. Try to leverage Facebook to build your business? Are you doing what I like to call drive-by marketing, and you're shooting messages to everyone on your Facebook friends list to try to get them to watch your presentation and join your business? Or maybe you're joining tons of groups on Facebook and posting messages in groups, hoping people will read your post, click your link, and then join you. Well, look, if you're using any of these methods to build your business and to determine who you expose your opportunity to, then you're automatically hindering your business growth and you're limiting your income, because if you think about it, 90 to 95% of the people that you're prospecting aren't targeted leads or prospects, and they were never really interested in your specific business opportunity in the first place, were they? Most of the people that you're talking to probably didn't contact you specifically wanting to know more about your opportunity, did they? You contacted them, right? And you know what? If you continue to prospect and build your business in that way, I can tell you right now that you will very quickly start to hate your business. And let me tell you this, trying to get someone to join an opportunity that didn't specifically reach out to you to request more information about it is like trying to sell a steak to a vegetarian. It's just not going to work. So if you're trying to build your network marketing business using these methods, you're literally trying to fill a bucket with a gaping hole in it with water. And believe me, that's only going to last so long before you throw up your hands and say, you know what? This is definitely not worth all the effort and all the time. Okay, so now that we know that we shouldn't be prospecting or building our business based off of cold calling leads who don't know us, pestering our friends and family who were never interested in our opportunity in the first place, hitting up our friends on Facebook and posting in groups or any of those other methods that aren't working, who should we be prospecting then and how should we be building our business? Well, I believe that you should be building your business based around target demand marketing, which means that position yourself and your business directly in front of targeted people who are already looking for or demanding more information specifically about your opportunity and the industry that your company is in. And you only prospect people who reach out to you and specifically request more information about your opportunity, product, or service. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. Let's just say, for example, that I was someone that already knew what network marketing was and had already heard about your company. I'd been thinking about joining your company, but I wanted to do my own research about the business before I joined. So, since I want to get more info about the company, where do you think is the first place that I would go? Now, let's think about this. In today's day and age, where would I go first to get more info about the company? Type into the chat box where you think I would go first to start my search. All right. So if you typed in Google, then you were correct. Google. Google is the largest search engine and the biggest source of information on the internet today. And 95% of people go to Google as their starting point to get more information about a topic or subject. I mean, think about it. When you want more information about something, don't you go to Google to get the answer? Well, the same is true for all of your ideal prospects. So now let's think about that for a second. If I'm a prospect who already knows about the network marketing industry in your particular company, but I wanted to get more info about it before I join, what words or phrases would I type into Google to bring the information that I was looking for? I'd probably type something like XYZ company reviews. And XYZ is a stand-in name of your company, whatever it is. Okay? XYZ customer review, XYZ product slash services review, XYZ compensation plan, how to get started in XYZ company. Now, these types of words and phrases are what's called keywords. And these are the type of keywords that are a targeted lead or a prospect will put into Google search engine to get more information about your opportunity. Now, imagine if your information and website were to appear on the first page of Google for these specific keywords. Well, now you would have a highly targeted lead that you could present your opportunity to, wouldn't you? So now you can give them the information they requested from Google through your website coming up on the first page of Google, and then follow up with them to close them into your opportunity. Now think about the power of being able to market your opportunity in this way. Actually getting directly in front of tons of people who actually want more information about what you have to offer. Can you imagine how easily and effortlessly it would be to recruit new people, get new customers, and build your business? Here, let me give you another more concrete example of this marketing strategy in action so you can really wrap your mind around the power of building your business this way. Let's just say, for example, that I was thinking about joining the paparazzi accessories network marketing opportunity. Now, again, this is just an example, and I'm not actually affiliated with this company. But for the sake of this example, let's just say that I wanted to join this business. But before I did, I wanted to do my own research to get more info about it. So I went into Google and typed in the term paparazzi accessories. Now, in order to make sure I'm doing my due diligence, I'm getting the best possible info about the company, I proceed to click on several of the top search results on the first page. And this actually is what most people do when they're thinking about a major decision like starting a new business opportunity. They click through several of the search results on the first page to get several different angles and info on a topic so that they can make a well-educated decision, right? This is the behavior of most Google users who are doing major research. So take yourself, for example. Think about when you do research on Google. When you look for info and reviews on a particular item before you're about to make a big purchase, like, for example, you might have researched on Google the best real estate agent in your area to help you buy your first home. This is how most people's research behavior is when they're about to make any type of major life decision. Click around to different websites to get as much info as possible, right? Now, here's a website that I found on the first page of Google that was owned by a paparazzi accessories representative, and it covered every topic I can imagine about this company. It gave me general info about the company, free resources, ways to contact the website owner directly, an option to get even further details and info from the website owner about the opportunity and products by signing up for an email newsletter subscription, options to purchase the products through the rep directly from the website, and the opportunity to actually sign up and join the rep's team. Now, from my perspective as the prospect, this website is absolutely phenomenal because it's met me right where I was in the purchase and decision process, which means that it's providing me with the specific info I requested as a prospect who's already interested in the opportunity. So she's intercepted me at the phase in the buying process right before I actually make up my mind and join the opportunity. Now, being able to intercept a hot prospect's buying decision process with a personally branded website like this, that gives them all the info they could ever want to know about a product or opportunity and also answers any specific questions they might have. That's extremely powerful because in the prospect eyes, they see you as an instant authority and expert on the topic. They also view you as a leader within the company because of how you position yourself online. Now, when you've been able to present valuable information to an online prospect in this manner, they can make one of two decisions. One, they decide to instantly sign up and join your team or buy your products directly from your website because, from their personal perspective, you satisfy their concerns, further inform them, and answer their questions via the articles you've written on your website. So they feel comfortable enough to go ahead and make the decision to purchase products from you or join your team without even having to talk to you directly. Or two, they can decide to contact you or have you contact them by giving their contact information. Because let's be honest, not everyone is going to buy or join your opportunity straight away. Some people still need a bit more time to do more research and get more info before they make a final decision. So when a prospect enters their email in a form on your website, as you can see the paparazzi representative has on her website here, when they enter their email, they're requesting even more additional information about your opportunity or products to aid them in deciding if they want to go ahead and make a purchase. So they're opening up the lines of communications with you and giving you permission to follow up with them and send them additional information about your opportunity and products. So now that they've given you their email, you can pre-schedule messages to automatically pop up in their inbox over a set period of time, over the course of 7 days, over the course of a month, even over the course of 2 or 3 months. The emails you send them can be additional testimonies about the effectiveness of your company products and success stories of people who are getting results in your opportunity. Discount codes and coupons for your company products or services. Special sign-up promotions that your company has. You can also send them further info about yourself and why you joined the company so they can learn more about you and who you are. This is all additional information that will help your prospect begin to get to know you and your company better and build a relationship with you. Once they know you better, they begin to like and trust you, which will eventually lead them to buying your products or joining your opportunity. And this type of automatic follow-up process is what's called the fostering the buy-in via email marketing. So now, instead of following up by phone and having to leave 100 voicemails a day because your prospects never picks up, or following up with prospects who never seem to have time to watch your presentation, or having to manually keep calling people who are never serious about starting a business, joining your opportunity, or buy your products and services in the first place, you can now automatically follow up with your own personal list of targeted prospects by email. And these are people who are interested in what you offer who've specifically requested more information from you. This is how you can build a targeted list of leads and prospects all online who are already interested in your products and joining your opportunity. These are people who are requesting more information from you personally and actually wants to learn more about what you offer. So this way of building your business is much better than pestering friends and family or cold calling leads who don't know you, right? So let's go back to our example here. With the paparazzi accessories distributor, she's building her business the smart way because just by ranking on the first page of Google for her company's name, she puts her business on complete automation. She has an endless flow of highly targeted leads and prospects. Plus, she's leveraging her website to provide valuable information about her company and answer any questions her prospects may have. In addition, she's branding herself as a leader and authority in the company because she has her own branded website where she can share more personable information about herself and her team, which goes a long way for building the know, like, and trust factor that's needed before people decide to join her team. She also has a newsletter email form, as you can see here, on her website, so she can automatically follow up with leads who want more info but decide not to join her opportunity right away, right? This allows her to send prospects additional information and further the relationship so they'll eventually sign up, right? So she's fostering the buy-in through an automated email marketing follow-up process. And she's building her team on autopilot because as you can see here, people that want to join her or someone on her team right away, they can do so right from her website without her ever having to pick up the phone and talk to them. One page on her website actually features a list of everyone on her team who's a distributor, and I can almost guarantee you that most of these distributors signed up as a result of finding her website on Google. All right, so now that you've seen what the front end of this type of lead generation and prospecting process looks like, what does it look like behind the scenes? What actually allows this process to work so well? Well, let me take you into the back end and show you exactly why this works so well and how you can use this marketing process to recruit 30 new reps in 90 days. Now, since Google is the largest search engine in the world and they're in the business of providing their users with relevant information, they always keep track of the words and phrases that users type into their search engine so that advertisers, marketers, and people like you and I can access their database to see how many people are interested in a particular subject. Now, the tool that we can use to access their database can be found by typing the phrase Google Keyword Tool into the Google search engine. This is a free tool and you can sign up for a free account using your Gmail email address. Now, in keeping with our paparazzi accessories example, let's just say, for instance, that you are actually a paparazzi accessories distributor and you wanted to know exactly how many people per month search for the name of your company. What we would do is simply type the keyword paparazzi accessories into the tool and it will kick back the average monthly searches for that particular keyword. And you can see here that an average whopping 6,600 people per month search for that exact keyword. That's 6,600. Now, as a distributor of a company that has that many searches per month for its name, don't you think you can get at least 10 new distributors per month to join your team by ranking your website on the first page of Google? Absolutely, you could. Now, the really cool thing about using this neat tool is that it also provides you with several other keywords and phrases that are related to the main keyword that you entered. So that list that you see there are other keywords that people are actually typing into Google to find out more info about a specific aspect of the company. So in actuality, there's really hundreds of more people that you can target that actually want to know more about your opportunity. This is the awesome power of marketing your business in this way. To be able to position yourself and your company directly in front of thousands of targeted people every single month who are already looking to join your opportunity or buy your products. Now, if you could leverage the power of this, then suddenly recruiting 30 new distributors in 90 days becomes effortless. Okay, so now that we've done our research and we actually have all the numbers and know the exact words and phrases our ideal prospects are typing into Google, and we know exactly how many people per month are actually interested in what we offer, how do we get in front of them? Well, the answer to that is really simple. In order to position yourself directly in front of these people, we just simply need to start writing informative articles that talk about the keywords that we discovered in the keyword tool. Once you start writing informative articles about the specific keywords and phrases that the keyword tool is actually telling you people want to know more about, your content will start getting ranked on the first page of Google. Your targeted prospects will be able to read your articles, get the information and answer to the questions that they're searching for, and then make the decision to either instantly buy your product or join your team or sign up for your email newsletter to request additional info. And when they do, you can use automated email marketing to follow up with them and to foster the buy-in over time. Are we starting to see how this works and the power of building your business in this way? This is the awesome process to start recruiting new distributors and getting new customers online. Pretty simple, right? Now, if you've used this tool to get monthly search numbers for your own company, and I actually recommend that you go and do this for your particular MLM once we're done here today. Actually go and use this tool to see how many actual people are searching for your company name on Google. And then go actually type your company name into Google search engine to see where your own personal website stands in comparison to the results you see on the first page. Do you see your current website on the first page of Google? If not, the monthly search numbers that you see for your company are all the targeted potential prospects you're missing out on. All right, so again, if you've used this tool to get monthly search numbers for your own company and you saw that your particular company doesn't have as many searches as what you see here in this paparazzi accessories example, maybe your company is probably a startup company, then what you can do instead is get the search numbers for keywords that are actually related to the industry that you're in. So, for example, if you're in health and wellness MLM, you can get search details on keyword phrases like best dietary supplements, how to lose 10 pounds in 30 days, or buy dietary supplements online. These are some of the targeted keywords that your ideal customers will be searching for. You can also look at the list of additional keyword suggestions that the tool brings back for these keywords. Taking this approach will ensure that you always have highly targeted keyword phrases to write content on so that you rank on Google and position yourself directly in front of people who are looking for what you offer. Now listen, this strategy applies to literally any network marketing or direct sales company you're in. You can also use this same tool to see exactly how many people are searching for keywords related to your company name or industry every single month. Phrases that include your company name, like for the example, the keyword paparazzi accessories. Some keyword phrases that are related to the company name would be paparazzi accessories compensation plan, paparazzi accessories reviews, and paparazzi accessories opportunity. All you have to do is just substitute your own company name in these phrases, and you'll see that there are literally hundreds of actual living, breathing people who are already interested in joining a company like yours. These are thousands of very highly targeted prospects who are the ideal person to join your team. All you have to do is position yourself directly in front of them by ranking on the first page of Google. Okay, so I know you're starting to see the power of setting up your marketing and business in this way, right? All this is done by just leveraging the power of the internet and creating a simple, personally branded website, writing some simple, informative articles about your company, and getting it ranked on the first page of Google. Once you master this concept of marketing, prospecting, and building your business in this way, you will never have to worry about where your next recruit or customer will come from because you'll always have an endless supply of targeted leads to where you can consistently sponsor 10 to 15 new people every single month, just like I do and many of my business partners as well. Let me tell you about one of my favorite team members, Danielle, who I'm currently working with and have been for a while. Danielle is a former special education teacher who was sick of not having enough time to spend with her kids. After discovering a new business venture as a life/business coach and also deciding that network marketing would be her way out of the grind of her job as a teacher, she turned to the internet to build her coaching and network marketing business, but she was struggling with getting her message and opportunity in front of people who were interested in what she offered. But by discovering and leveraging the power of online marketing, she was able to hone in on her niche market, learn how to use her internet effectively to generate an affiliate income, all the while growing her coaching business at the same time. She learned how to become a true marketer on the internet and how to brand herself in order to speak her message exclusively to her target market. Because of the skills she's acquired, she's now able to run her business full time from home and be home with her children. She's hit the first rank in her company. She signed up over 18 people in 1 month. She's even signed up 4 people in 1 day. And she's also been featured on the company leaderboards. Quote unquote from Danielle, the knowledge of knowing how to effectively market my business online can't be compared to anything else I've received in my life. So look, guys, Danielle's generating highly targeted leads and sales by marketing her business online. She's generated up to 20 leads in a day, and she continues to generate targeted leads and make sales all on autopilot. So she crushes it. And she crushes it using online marketing. So now that we know how to position ourselves in front of targeted leads and prospects who already want to join our opportunity, it's time to take it up a notch because remember, this isn't just about recruiting 30 people in 90 days. It's also about generating more income in your business so that you can have the money and time freedom to actually live the life you deserve, right? So, if you remember at the beginning of this webinar, I told you about the big three. The first part of the big three was optimizing income. So, how do we optimize our income from the targeted leads and prospects we're now generating? Well, the easiest and most effective way to do it is by making a shift into building an elite organization. So, what do I mean by building an elite organization? Now, before I answer that, let's ask you a few quick questions. What determines the level at which you get a new person started in your opportunity? The level at which you personally got started? How did you come to that conclusion that this is the level which they can join your team? Is it determined by the level your sponsor starts new people at? Are you basing it off of the package that you personally started with? Are you just offering the cheapest level because you know that everyone can join at that price and you're just aiming to get as many people as possible to join at the lowest level? Well, listen, if you're using any of these factors to determine the level at which you start a new person, not only are you limiting your income, but you're also doing a disservice to your new recruits. Now, let me tell you exactly what I mean by that. If you're basing the level you start new recruits at off of where your sponsor is starting new people, the question I have for you is this. Why should someone else's reality limit your reality? Just because your sponsor starts people at the low levels, why does that mean you can only start people at the lower levels? Look at it like this. Someone has to be a top level leader in your company. That might as well be you. Someone has to be positioned as the top class business owner who only works with top level investors. So why can't that be you? Why are you letting someone else's reality limit your reality? If you want to build an elite organization and only work with serious people who are willing to invest at the top level in your company, you damn well better do it. Are you basing it off of the package you personally started with? Well, look, if you started at the lower level package, why does that mean everyone else has to start where you did? If you started at the top level, then that's great because you already know the value of what your company offers and you can feel confident in getting all your new recruits starting at the top level as well. Listen, I'm not saying that where you started is wrong if you started at the lower levels and then worked your way up. But what I am saying is that if you want to build an elite organization in your company, getting new recruits started at the top level will not only help you reach your monthly income goals quicker, but will also allow them to reach their monthly income goals quicker as well. And I'll explain exactly what I mean by that in just a minute. Are you basing it off the cheapest level? Are you just offering the cheapest business package because you think everyone can afford to join at that level? Look, if you're doing that, not only are you not going to hit your income goals quick enough to break even every month to cover your monthly business costs or auto ship, but your attrition and fall off rate in your organization will be extremely high. Look, you started your business because you wanted to completely change your life and help others to do the same, right? Well, listen, when you allow people to join your organization at the lower levels, you tend to attract a lot of tire kickers, people who are looking for a way to get rich quick or just to make a quick buck. Generally, these are the type of people that make excuses. These are the type of people that aren't serious about changing their life. These are the type of people that won't be around for the long haul. These are the type of people that won't get to work. These are the type of people that if they don't see results within the first few weeks of joining, they quit. They fall off the face of the earth and they're never to be heard from again. Those aren't the type of people that you want to be working with. So now that we know that we shouldn't be basing the level we start our new recruits at based around our sponsor or off what level you got started at or off the cheapest level, how do we justify bringing new recruits in only at the top level? Well, I believe that the level at which a new partner joins your organization should be based on the value of the outcome your opportunity can give them. That's all your prospect really cares about. So let me tell you what I mean. Think about why you joined your company opportunity. Did you join it because you wanted to have more time freedom to spend with your family and kids? Have more money to provide for your family? Retire your parents or spouse? Pay for your kids' college? Pay down your debt? Pay off medical bills? To start a family? Have money for retirement? Travel more? Or just simply have a stress-free lifestyle? What is an opportunity that could afford you the ability to truly live a stress-free lifestyle worth? Well, I think it's priceless. Because if it's a choice between ensuring that my children and my family never have to financially struggle again, or continuing to live a life of pain, restrictions, and suffering, man, I would pay anything in the world to break free from that type of bondage. So you start to realize that if your business opportunity can really deliver that type of value and outcome, shouldn't you be signing people up based on that? These are the things that are absolutely priceless to people who want to join your opportunity. So why would they not pay a premium to have access to a business that can potentially do that for them? Here's another way to look at it. How much is your business opportunity worth? I mean, how much income can a new person in your business potentially earn over their lifetime with the company? How much are the current top earners and leaders in your opportunity currently earning? Now, for many of you, these are multiple six figures and even multiple seven figures that people can earn and are already earning with your company, and they've earned it in a relatively short amount of time. Six figures is 6 months or seven figures in a year or two. So when you look at it this way, even if to join at the top level in your company is $5,000, that's pennies compared to how much you can earn and how quickly it can be earned over their life with the company. So guys, I want to invite you to start thinking of the real value that you're providing to your prospects and make the shift to getting people started based on the value of the outcome. And I know that the value that your opportunity holds is absolutely priceless. And if that's the case, I know that you can get people started at the top level. What is it worth to someone to have the outcome that your opportunity can provide? That needs to be the basis for the level you start new people at, and nothing else. So look, when you start building an elite organization where you're only recruiting people at the top level, some really cool things happen. Number one, your new business partners are reassured that they are investing in the best. Now, what that means is that when we pay a higher price for something, we know it's going to be good. If I walk into a Rolls Royce dealership and they point at a car and they say, yeah, this car is $400,000. Whoa, without knowing anything else about that car. Even if I never heard of Rolls Royce, I know that that car is probably a really amazing car. And there's a safety in that. There's a comfort in that, especially when you're talking about fixing a problem that has the ability to wreck your life, like your home going into foreclosure, filing bankruptcy, getting divorced, like being out of shape, like having health problems, or any of those things you guys are helping your customers and business partners with. If you were going to get a major operation done or a major surgery done, would you go to the cheapest doctor you could find? Hell no. You would want to go to the best place you could possibly get into to have the procedure done because you know that if it's expensive, it's probably good because most of the time in life, you get what you pay for. Now, when you only recruit people at the top levels, in addition to being reassured that they're investing in the very best and they're partnering with the top level leader, your new business partners also come to you really committed. If I invest in something and I spend $100 or $200 on it, it's like I can take it or leave it. If I don't do anything and I don't take any action and I don't really give any attention, I'm only out of $200. But if I invest $5,000 for something, you can bet your ass I'm going to show up and commit it and I'm going to do the work. And believe me, those are the kinds of people that you want to work with. These kinds of people take action without fear. They take action without desperation. They take action without blaming anybody else. And they take total responsibility. They are the best partners you will ever work with. And all that stuff just automatically starts to happen when you recruit at the top levels. You'll be working with people that really understand the value of building a long-term business in network marketing. You will be working with people that are serious about putting in the work necessary to really get results and change their lives. You'll be working with people that are going to be your long-term business partners and still be on your team, helping you build a global organization for years to come, right? So, when you build an elite organization of only top-level people, those are the people that you know are truly serious about changing their lives and are willing to do whatever it takes to get there because they significantly invested in their future and they know that you have a true vested interest in doing all that you can to help them get results, right? And when you really think about it, by building your organization in this way, you're really elevating the quality of your contribution to the people that join you. Because look at it like this. Instead of trying to work with 100 people at the lower level in your organization and having to deal with all the attrition and smaller commissions, if you can just focus on working with 10 or maybe 15 people per month who all join at the top level, not only can you spend a lot more focused time working with those few people and build a much more solid organization and stable income, you will also start seeing your new business partners get results much, much quicker. So guys, when people come to us, when representatives, distributors, and IBOs come to us to help them turn their business around, our average partner who we work with makes the shift into utilizing a very high converting internet prospecting and sales process in the very first 30 days of working with us, and they do it successfully. They don't just sit there and say, oh, I wish I could get more targeted prospects and recruit people at the top level of my company. No, they implement what we say and they actually get results, period. So only recruiting people at the top level in your company is one of the keys to optimizing income like we talked about. So let me ask you this. If anything were possible, if you totally forgot about what the other guys are doing in your company, what you've done in the past, and you really just focus on the value and outcome your company could give someone, what level would you honestly start them at? And how many people per month would you want to bring in at that level? If you've got a pen and paper handy, I want you to write those two numbers down and we'll revisit those two numbers later in this webinar. All right, so we know that we need to make the shift to building an elite organization and only recruiting people at the top levels. But how do we actually make that shift? And how do we actually get people to say yes with little to no resistance? Well, the best way to do that is to identify the biggest, most painful problem that your ideal prospect has, and then leverage the power of a webinar, similar to this one, to spotlight that problem and then offer them your opportunity as the solution. So let's think about that for a second. What are some of the biggest problems that your ideal prospect has that would be painful enough for them to instantly see your opportunity as the perfect solution? Well, let's go back to you and why you joined your company. What were some of the biggest problems you had at the time that made you get started in your business? Did you join because you were always working overtime at your job and you were tired of never having time to spend with your family? Were you drowning in debt, tired of debt collectors calling you and you never have enough money to pay them? Were you overwhelmed by medical bills and not having enough money in your bank account to cover them? Was your safety, security, and shelter threatened because you were facing foreclosure, bankruptcy, or car repossession? Did you not have enough money to retire and you had no idea how you were going to get the income to live? Did you not have enough money to pay for your kids' future, their college tuition, their education? Or were you sick of having to put your children in daycare and missing out on seeing them grow up? See, chances are these are the exact same problems and pains that your ideal prospects are facing. So you want to address their problems head on and spend time getting real with them about the problems and how it's ruining their lives and how it's only going to get worse if they don't take action to solve it. Because look, let's be honest, people go through life with a lot of denial. They're not serious about their problems. They like to try and kind of push things to the back of the closet and sweep it under the rug instead of really coming to grips with the situation they're in. So you've got to hit them with that reality check and we've got to say, look, you guys, if you have this problem, it's bad. This is how it's affecting you now. This is how it's going to be affecting you a few months from now. This is how it's only going to get worse. And if you don't fix it, let's be real. Here's what's going to happen. And then you show them the light at the end of the tunnel. You prove to them that you have a solution. And then you just invite them to reach out if they want to be a part of whatever it is you're doing. It's that simple, guys. Problem, reality check, solution. Here's another one of my team members, Angela. Angela was a lawyer by trade when she discovered network marketing back in 2006. For years, she struggled to recruit. She was cold calling leads, pestering her friends and family, and even doing the drive-by Facebook prospecting strategy that I spoke about earlier, hitting up everyone she could on her friends list to try to get them to join her opportunity. And after 2 years, she'd only recruited 5 people into her business. But once she discovered how to effectively market her opportunity online by leveraging the power of webinars, she now recruits up to 5 people per week. She's even generated 54 leads and 3 signups in one day in her business. She's in the top 200 in her company, and she's spoken on stage in front of 1,000 people at 2 other company events. She's been recognized as the #6 recruiter in her opportunity. She consistently is on the leaderboards, and she's made a multiple 5-figure income inside of her business. So guys, you can see that Angela had 3 signups in one day as a result of showing this online marketing process and leveraging webinars to present our opportunity to our ideal prospects. So how many of you guys have ever sponsored 3 people in one day or even generated 54 leads in a day? You may be thinking to yourself, wow, that's a lot of leads and signups for one day. Well, that's the power of marketing online if it's done in a way of leveraging online processes and systems to build your business. Okay, so 30 new top level reps in 90 days. Here's how the whole process is going to work. Like I said, #1, email the list of leads you've been building from your website ranking on the first page of Google. Remember, these are targeted leads and prospects who already want to know more about joining your opportunity. #2, invite your leads to your webinar where you're going to follow that formula I laid out: problem, reality check, solution. Here's the problem. Here's what it is going to cost you not to solve it, and here's the solution that I have for you, which is your business opportunity. And then just offer it to them and enroll the people who want your solution. It's that simple, guys. People make this so complicated, but it's really that simple. You just have to position your opportunity as the solution that solves their problems, and you've got to put it right in front of them. Now, listen, with this recruiting method, you're not going to get everyone, and you don't want to work with everyone. You only want to work with people who are action takers and who are seriously committed to changing their lives, investing in their opportunity as their solution and doing whatever they have to do to win. These are the people that don't make excuses and get to work. So that's how you build an elite team of leaders who create massive duplication throughout your entire organization. Here's one of my business partners, Christian, who's awesomely demonstrated the power of recruiting only at the top levels in his company. Christian is from Austria, Germany, and he doesn't even speak much English. He comes from a rough background growing up, and because of having a rough childhood, he had learned how to be strong and was incredibly relentless in his pursuit of success. Christian was determined to achieve his dreams, and he was willing to learn and do whatever it took to realize them. When he joined this opportunity and began applying the marketing principles he learned, within just 3 days of getting started, he earned $36,000 and went on to earn $97,000 in his first 90 days recruiting people only at the top 2 levels in his opportunity. How many of you have ever earned $36,000 in your opportunity in 3 days? You may be thinking to yourself, man, that's so much money. But listen, Christian's top level in his company is just a few $100s under $6,000. So if you really think about it, $36,000 really isn't that much money. $36,000 in 3 days was just 6 new recruits for him. So go back and look at the 2 numbers you wrote down earlier. What was the top level in your company, and how many people would you need to recruit to hit $36,000 in 3 days? It's probably not as many as you think. All right, so now we've just talked about how to optimize your income and recruiting people at the top level in your company, and how building an elite organization is a big part of that. And we talked about how to generate an endless stream of targeted leads and prospects that actually want what you have and will gladly join you at the top level. So now let's talk about how to upgrade your lifestyle. Because now that you want to optimize your freedom and lifestyle, we need to know how do we do that. Besides making the mistake of recruiting people at the lower levels, most network marketers we work with are spending way too much time babysitting their team. And we believe that your business should create freedom for you and your business partners. And if it doesn't, I promise you, you will start to sabotage your business. I've seen it 1,000 times. So if you want to think about this, how do we do this? How do we leverage this? Let me ask you this question. Is the onboarding and training process that you implement to get your new recruits started in your opportunity actually effective? Or are you losing people in the shuffle? Are you spending most of your time training your new recruits, doing three-way calls and super Saturdays rather than actually producing and bringing in new people? Well, if you are, then you're essentially working your business just like a job because you're trading time for money, which is really your life. Because when you think about it, your time is your life. So you're trading your life for money. Look, in this industry, we only get paid to do two things, and that's get new customers and recruit new business partners. We don't get paid to train. So, the fastest way to leverage your time and reclaim your life is to let someone else train your new recruits for you and have the training process be delivered in a streamlined online training platform. So, look, we've worked with hundreds of network marketers all over the world, and we haven't met a single one who couldn't leverage their onboarding and training process in this way. And because the training system is specifically designed for network marketers and teaches your new recruits everything they need to know to effectively and quickly build their network marketing business by leveraging the power of the internet, you'll create a solid duplication throughout your entire organization. Your team rapidly grows and you will become free to live your life. And all that you and your new business partners need is a computer and an internet connection. So let me ask you this. Where would you go if you could go anywhere? If you could work from anywhere and you didn't have to spend all your time training your team, doing three-way calls, hosting home meetings and presentations, and you could just completely run your entire business online from your computer like we do, where would you go? Where would you travel? So now let's talk about putting it all together. How do we put this all together? How do we do this now in such a way that it really gives us the income and lifestyle and the contribution that we want? Remember, it's all about the big three: income, lifestyle, contribution. Let's see how all this fits together now. Your income. By only recruiting people at the top level in your company, hitting your income goals become much, much simpler. So you've gone from recruiting people only at the low or mid levels in your company to now only recruiting at the top level, with each new recruit coming in at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a person or more. So you can take your target income, and your target income is really just equal to the number of new recruits you're going to bring in times the price of your top level package. So let's just say if you want to make $20,000 a month and the top level in your company is $5,000. You need just 4 new recruits every month, right? If you want to make $50,000 a month and your top level is 5,000, you need what? 10 new recruits a month. And if you want to make $100,000 a month and your top level is $5,000, you need just 20 recruits every month. And guys, that's not that many. So take a look at the two numbers that you wrote down earlier where I said, look, if you could start people at the top level in your company, what amount would that be? Take that price, multiply it times the number of recruits you want to work with every month. And that tells you right there how much you can make with the kind of business building and marketing process I laid out for you here today. Now, look, I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to get any kind of results like our partners and team members have, or get any kind of results at all, because the results I've shared with you today aren't typical, because the people that we work with aren't typical and get extraordinary results, period. You know, I don't know you, and I don't know your business, and I don't know what you're prepared to do. I don't know your level of commitment. I don't know how good you are. I don't know anything. I'm giving you these numbers purely by way of illustration to show you that if someone tells you, look, I'm making $30,000 a month in this company, it seems like a huge number, but it really isn't. That's just 6 new recruits at $5,000 a piece. It's not that many. Now, once you've got that money coming in, how does this affect your lifestyle? What does that look like? Well, if you're doing this right, you're going to train those new recruits using some kind of online program that does all the heavy lifting and training for you. So let's say it's $20,000 you want to make. That's just 4 new recruits a month at $5,000 a piece. You're going to train them by using some type of online platform like we talked about. They can access it online from anywhere in the world, and because your new recruits have access to the exact same training platform and support, you'll create massive duplication throughout your entire organization without you having to work with everybody one-on-one. You can go anywhere you want, and you can meet with your team virtually online for just a few hours per week if you want, which means that you can have all this time freedom to enjoy your life. Now let's look at your contribution. People joining at the top level means more committed business partners who take action and get results. But because you're working with fewer business partners, that means you can really deliver an amazing value, support, and onboarding process. Everybody gets great results and has an amazing experience. If you're working with just 4 new recruits a month, or 8 recruits a month, or even 10 recruits a month, you can rock their world. You can do some amazing stuff with them so that they get even more results. And everyone's income increases and stabilizes. And with all this extra income and time, you can give back in amazing ways to your family, to your community, and to your organization so that you feel great about the work that you're doing. Here's another one of my team members, Desmond, who discovered how leveraging an online marketing and training platform can help him grow his business and team faster. Desmond is a single father, and by the time he turned 38 years old, he had started, owned, and ran over 9 companies, some costing as much as $500,000 of initial startup capital to even open the doors. He's also worked in 5 Fortune 500 companies, including Goldman Sachs, Accenture, and Sony. So he's had his fair share of real-world business experiences. However, 2 years ago, when he started to really investigate the world, online marketing and digital media, he got access to the proper training and began to learn and apply the information. After implementing what he learned, he quickly realized the priceless value of having access to this type of marketing knowledge. He was able to apply the training and very quickly not only earned a return on his investment, but took his monthly income as a single parent to well over 5 figures. In the words of Desmond himself, "It is my honest opinion that anyone clever enough to see the value in these treasures will seize the opportunity as if in possession of some secret knowledge, and that alone will give that ace up the sleeve for that business owner when it comes to dealing with the online arena." A consistent 5 figure a month guy as a single parent, how many of you would love to be able to stay at home with your kids while still earning enough money to give them the type of life they deserve? I know that would be great for many of you. So guys, look, today I promised a few things. I promised to show you how you can recruit 30 new people over the next 90 days and how to consistently do it again and again, anytime you want, and I walk you through that process step by step. I showed you how you can leverage our online marketing and business building process to recruit people at the top levels in your company and build an elite organization that quickly duplicates globally. I showed you how you can gain more time freedom by leveraging online training systems to streamline the training and an onboarding process for your new recruits so they quickly start to produce and get results. As you can see, based on the results our partners and team members are getting, our marketing, prospecting, training, and business building process is extremely effective. As a bonus, I showed you how you can completely automate your entire business and run it 100% online from anywhere in the world in just a few hours a week, if that's what you want to do. So guys, look, Danielle, Angela, Christian, and Desmond, the 4 people I told you about. Let me ask you this. What did they all have in common? What they all have in common is that they did what the pros do. They did what leaders do. And they got the help they needed. They wanted to achieve extraordinary things in their business. And like professionals, they went out there and they got the help that they needed. Guys, look, in my business, we're trying to increase our monthly profit margins from 40% to 85%. And that is a big jump. And guys, we run into snags and challenges all the time. And every single time we run into a challenge, do I sit there banging my head against the wall trying to figure it out myself? No, I reach out and I call in the cavalry and I hire the best people I can who can give me the solution to that problem. That's what professionals do. That's what leaders do. That's what Danielle did. That's what Angela did. That's what Christian and Desmond did. And the proof is in the pudding. They're enjoying incredible results in their business because they reached out and got the help that they needed. So let me ask you this. Would you do laser eye surgery on yourself? It sounds like a crazy question, but would you ever do laser eye surgery on yourself? Would you grab a laser pointer and some duct tape and set up a little thing in your garage if you needed laser eye surgery? Hell no. You would hire a professional. You will probably hire the best professional you can find to do that kind of work on you. Now, let me ask you this. How much do you think the average doctor in the United States earns? The average doctor in the United States earns $175,000 a year. So if you're making $20,000 a month, you're talking about making more than most doctors. And doctors go to school for 8 years to learn how to do what they do. Plus, they've got their residency. Plus, they've got all that other stuff. So they make a massive commitment to getting the best education they can just to earn $175,000 a year. So, guys, look, if you would not do major surgery on yourself, if you wouldn't do laser eye surgery on yourself, why would you ever do major surgery on your business yourself when that's just as important? If you think about it, your business ties into your freedom, your income, your lifestyle, your kids' future, and paying for college, the experiences that you're able to give your wife or your husband. So much depends on the health of your business. So why would you ever try to do it yourself when a trained professional is just ready, willing, and able to help you? So look, right now you have a choice. On the one hand, you can just choose to keep struggling. You can choose to keep depending on cold calling, pestering your friends and family, and hitting up your Facebook friends to try to get people to join your business. You can choose to have you can choose to keep crossing your fingers and just hoping that the new recruits are going to show up every month. You can keep signing up people at the low levels because that's what you see everybody else doing. You can keep working way too hard for not enough money. You can keep playing small. Or if you're done selling for all that and you want to just start getting the perfect business partner signing up at the top levels anytime you want, and if you want to build a really thriving business that earns you $20,000, $30,000, $100,000, $200,000 a month, while it gives you the freedom to do what you want, when you want, making the contribution that you want, then here's what I have for you. My team and I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours to talk to you personally about how you can apply these ideas that I've shared with you to your business starting today. So, look, I believe that you're on this webinar for a reason. You didn't end up here by accident. And you know what that reason is. Maybe you need more targeted leads and prospects. Maybe you need more recruits. Maybe you're just attracting the wrong kind of people and it stopped being fun. Maybe you're working way too hard for not enough money coming in the door. But look, there's one thing I can promise you. Whatever your biggest challenge is, we've seen it all before and we know how to overcome it. We've dealt with it hundreds of times and we want to help you overcome it too. Here's how this whole thing works. Either myself or one of my coaches will get on the phone with you in the next couple of days, and we're going to work together for a solid 45 minutes. And here's what we're going to do with you. We're going to pinpoint the exact keywords your ideal prospects are searching for on Google, and we're going to pick out the very best targeted phrases that will get you the most exposure and have the highest conversion rates for turning your ideal prospects into new customers and recruits. So if you're having trouble consistently getting qualified leads and prospects, or if the people that you're talking to are anything less than the perfect prospect, then this is going to be a lifesaver for you because you're going to know exactly what your perfect prospect wants to know about your company's product, service, and opportunity, how to position yourself directly in front of them, and you're going to have a roadmap for doing that consistently month after month. That's going to be awesome for you. We're going to show you the best types of articles to write centered around your perfect keywords. If you don't write them correctly, no one is going to join your team. But if you write them just right, people will be signing up and buying your products and services like hotcakes. So we're going to show you exactly how to structure the content of your articles so that when your perfect prospects read them, they'll be compelled to sign up to join your team and buy your products and services directly from your website without you even having to speak to them. So whatever business you're building, every single business owner on this webinar will have the perfect formula for writing highly converted content for your ideal prospects so you never have to worry about cold calling or selling over the phone ever again. We're going to help you figure out the best platform to create your branded website on so that you can easily write your articles without any technical hassles and have them quickly rank on the first page of Google. So for those of you who may not be tech savvy or maybe intimidated by the thought of creating your own website, we're going to show you the perfect platform to use and walk you through exactly how to leverage it so that you can get your website up and running fast and it can start creating more freedom for you, not less. Just imagine for a second what your average day would look like if you were generating an endless stream of targeted leads and prospects and getting new recruits and customers on autopilot without ever having to pick up the phone. That'd be pretty great. And that's what we want to map out for you. And finally, once we know all that stuff, once we know the perfect keywords your ideal prospects are searching for, exactly how to write and structure your articles to compel your prospects to join your team directly from your website, and the perfect platform to use to create your branded website so that your articles will easily and quickly rank on the first page of Google, we're going to help you craft a perfect plan to hit your income goals in record time. Next, we'll help you identify the exact next steps that you should be taking to just power through any obstacles or challenges and crush your income goals and create the perfect business for you and an exceptional onboarding and training experience for your new business partner. So, how much is this going to cost? The cost is absolutely free. There's no deposit, there's no charge, there's no catch, there's no obligation, there's nothing. It's completely free. You get a solid 45 minutes of our time completely free, and it costs you absolutely nothing. And after doing dozens of these with people from all over the world, I can tell you, believe me, this is going to be the most powerful and the most impactful 45 minutes you have ever spent working on your business. Problems that you have now that are driving you crazy are going to evaporate in those 45 minutes. And you really have to see it to believe it. But it's amazing, and it happens every single time. But here's the thing. Here's the catch. This is not for everyone, and I can't emphasize that strongly enough. I know that there are a lot of people on this webinar. I know that a lot of you guys are at different stages in your business, and that's totally fine. But the thing is, I cannot help absolutely everybody. There's a very strict set of requirements that you should meet before we talk. So I just want to go over those with you really quickly because the truth is, I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. If you're not at a place where I can really just knock it out of the park for you and we can really accomplish some amazing things, then there's no point in us even getting on the phone together. So, first and foremost, here's the type of person I'm looking to work with. Here's the qualities that I'm looking for. So, I'm looking for someone who's coachable, right? Someone who will listen, take direction, and actually implement what we tell you to do. Someone who's an action taker. Someone who's a decision maker, right? You don't need anybody's approval. You are the true owner of your business and you make the decisions. So you're the author of your destiny and you call the shots. Someone who's looking to contribute. See, it's about more than just money. It's about paying it forward. So you're looking at a greater cause and you want to contribute whatever you can to make the bigger vision happen. Someone who's interested in personal development and spirituality. Like I said before, it's about more than just money. So you need to focus on the bigger picture and the bigger vision of the impact that you can have on people's lives. Someone who's positive, laid back, and just easy to work with. You're not needy, you're easygoing, and it's just fun to work with, and you're willing to work as a team and build something great together. And someone who understands that it takes resources to build a business and is ready, able, and willing to invest into their success, their business, and invest in themselves. Time and money. It's that simple. Time and money. So you got to be willing to put in the time and invest into the necessary resources to succeed. So that's the type of person that I'm looking to work with. Now, there are some additional fundamental requirements that you need to meet in order to get the most out of your breakthrough session. So let me just lay those out really quickly for you so you know what prerequisites you need to meet. You need to already be partnered with just one network marketing or direct sales company and actively building a business with that company. So you need to be fiercely loyal to your company. Some would almost say obsessed. That means you're not promoting or building several different businesses and hopping back and forth between companies. So you're building a single business. You're committed to becoming successful in your business to the point that you wouldn't even entertain the thought of joining or promoting another company. You also should already have somewhat of a team that you want to grow. So you've already started to grow your organization. You already have some business partners in your personal organization. Things may be going okay for you right now, but either way, you know that there's room for improvement and you really want to scale your business up. You must believe in your company's products and services. That means that you're a product of the product, that you're actually consuming and using the services or products your company offers and have gotten tangible or measurable results from them. So, for example, if you're in a health and wellness company, you need to be actively using the products and have personal results to show that your company products work. So, you need to have an unshakable belief in the company integrity and effectiveness of the products and the services that they offer. You need to have a big vision for your business. You need to want to create true financial freedom with your company and be willing to do whatever it takes to earn 6 or 7 figures and help as many people in your organization as possible to do so as well. So your vision needs to be able to encapsulate not only your dreams and goals, but the dreams and goals of the people you partner with as well. The next thing is that you need to be committed to attending all of your company events. Listen, guys, leaders get to events, and I'm an avid believer in investing in company conferences and getting to every single company event because that's where the true breakthroughs happen. And it shows your dedication to your company, to yourself, and to your vision, and cultivates leadership and duplication throughout your entire organization because what you do, your organization will do, and they'll follow your example. So you need to be a leader and committed to showing up to every single one. And the final thing is, and this isn't an absolute requirement. However, it is ideal that your company has a top level package of at least $1,000 or more. Because when we get on the phone together and we actually lay out your game plan, we want you to get a massive jump in income right out of the gate. And that's actually much easier to accomplish when you have a high ticket package like that. So a top level package of 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000 is ideal when a new people joins your opportunity to work with you. They have a high level of commitment, which means that they will be willing to do what it takes to get results so that their life and business is radically transformed from partnering with you and building an organization as well. So those are the 5 things that you should already have in place. You must be actively building only one company. You must believe in your company's products and services. You must have a big vision for your business. You must be committed to attending all of your company events. And it's ideal for you to have a top level package of $1,000 or more. Now, if that is you, then you are going to absolutely love what we can accomplish for your business on just that one phone call. So, if you already have these things in place, I want to invite you to book a session with us right now. It's going to be the best time you've ever spent working on your business. I promise you that. So, look, why are we doing this? I mean, if this is free, why are we doing it? Because you might need our help. That's the truth. After we help you pinpoint the keywords your perfect prospects are searching for on Google, the perfect type of articles to write so that your ideal prospects can find you, the perfect platform to use to create your branded website and write your articles on so that you can rank on the first page of Google, the perfect everything, you might want to help to make these changes and start transforming your business like Danielle, like Angela, like Christian, like Desmond, and our other team members. We do this because we love giving back. We love helping network marketers and home-based business owners achieve their goals. But at the end of the day, you might want us to help you transform your business. And if that's the case, then we're happy to talk it over with you. We can discuss it. We can see if it's a good fit for both of us. And if not, that's fine too. But either way, you're going to leave that phone call feeling great with a crystal clear plan to get the most out of your business. Before I give you the link to sign up, let me tell you this really quick. There are around 150 people on this webinar right now, and the truth is, and you guys know this, there's only so much time in a day. So there are only so many people I can talk to. There's only so many people that my team can talk to. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to homebasedbosses.com/apply, or just click the button on the side of the webinar that says sign up now. So click on that button, and what's going to happen is it's going to take you to our calendar page. And you can just pick whatever appointment time you want. It's totally up to you. All the available appointments are right there. So just pick the appointment time that you want, and we're going to call you at that time, and we'll just go to work. We'll go right to work, taking all this weight off your shoulders. And you're going to walk away with some real solutions to whatever's going on in your business that's not working. Because look, like I said before, whatever you're struggling with, we've seen it, and we know how to fix it. So look, if you need to know who your ideal prospect is, We're going to help you with that. You need to know where you can reach them? We'll help you with that too. You need to know how to recruit people at the top level in your company? We'll show you how. You need to know how to effectively train your new recruits in a way that's fast and fun? We're going to help you with that as well. And we're going to help you with all those things and eliminate all the confusion and just show you the path to run down. So if that's what you want us to do, go to homebasebosses.com/apply or just click the button. Before we call it a day, there's just one more story I wanted to share with you. And the reason I want to share this is because this one, I think, is the best result we've ever gotten from one of our partners. And it goes way beyond income. I mean, this one really encapsulates what happens when income, lifestyle, and contribution, the big three that I've been telling you all about, all come together at the same time. This is from our business partner, Sarita. And this is what she wrote. OMG. $14,176.94 in Aussie dollars in 1 week. This is certainly life-changing for me as a single, stay-at-home mom of 2 kids under 5. I'm not here to brag. My true intention here is to show you it's possible. This is what I do to provide for my family. I love my online business and I can't help but want to share this with the world. This business has completely transformed my life financially and personally. You need to know you can do this too. Anyone can. I had no experience whatsoever with this. I just followed the steps, listened to my mentors, and took massive action. Whatever your goal is to work part-time or travel the world, let us celebrate this gift while we still have it. You can join our amazing freedom movement and live your dreams right now. No more waiting on the weekends to enjoy life or waiting on retirement. Tomorrow may never come, and we all don't know how much time we have left. That was from Sarita. So guys, look, I shared this with you because the truth is we've talked a lot about money on this webinar, and that's great. But the truth is that your business affects every part of your life. It affects how you are as a parent, as a wife, as a husband. If you're single, it affects your confidence. It affects how you move through the world. And I know how much it sucks to have a business that isn't working. And when your business isn't working, nothing is working. So the least you can do for yourself is to reach out and get some help, especially when that help comes from someone with the kind of amazing results and track record that we have, and especially when it's free. So, like I said, the thing that separates the leaders and professionals from all the rest is that the pros reach out and get the best help on the planet when they have a challenge. They don't wait. They just call in the cavalry. So, click the button. Go to homebasebosses.com/apply. And we'll give you a proven plan to create the exact business you want. And it's absolutely free. That's all the time we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll speak to all of you very, very soon.